Big P, and you already know it's the Sisters Room podcast, and it's on the floor. We bout to get some more. We bout to reach our goals. Hey sis, it's me, Pilar, and today we're back with another video. Today we're back with another topic, and today we're gonna be talking about if you feel like you overextend yourself or you just give too much of yourself and nobody puts it back, or like you feel like you just spread yourself so thin and all these different things. I'm here to tell you it's okay to put yourself first. Today we'll be talking about putting yourself first for success. I have my notes on my iPad again and I'm ready to get started. So putting yourself first for success, or putting yourself first, period, is life-changing if you embrace it. So I'm going to talk about first, why is it important? Putting yourself first is important because you can't pour from an empty cup. It's not being selfish. Pouring into your cup is important because you have to pour it into you before you can pour into anyone else. It gets hard trying to overextend to everyone when you're not even extending to yourself. Do you get what I'm saying? You can't do what you want to do if you don't put yourself first. Also, along with putting yourself first and overextending yourself, you can't want something for someone else more than them. So if you are trying to overextend because you're trying to help someone else instead of helping yourself, you need to look inward and actually do the work. It's okay. Sometimes people try to help other people to run from their own problems, and I'm here to tell you that, it does happen, but it's for you to start putting yourself first. I had to get my glasses real quick. Also, I'm not knocking nobody's swag, but can we get those fake chrome heart glasses off the street? Someone asked me, was mine's fake? Are you serious? Do I look like I wear fake stuff around here, chat? But if you do, I'm not knocking your style. Do you? But I just don't. Back to the topic. Also, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do sometimes just talking to you guys, not just topics on self-help or self-love, but I'm also gonna do just talking to you guys and really just vibing out, because at the end of the day, this podcast is, along with mental health and self-love, it's also just vibing out and being a girl or a boy. It's just vibing out and being yourself, growing. So sometimes growing comes with chilling. Sometimes you have to have that rest. So we're not going to be, work, love yourself. But, you can only show up as your best self if you're putting in the effort to. It's hard to put the effort to if you're focused on the wrong thing. Meaning, if you're too worried about other people, it's going to be hard for you to focus on yourself. Simple. That overextending is not going to get you nowhere. You're helping her and him and all of them, but when it comes down to it, who's helping you? You need to help you. I'm not saying be selfish, but be selfish. It's okay. It's okay to put yourself first. That's what it's all about. You can't give to other people and give back to other people without putting yourself first. You putting energy into yourself is what's going to make you want to go help other people. The consequences of not prioritizing yourself. Let's start. So, neglecting yourself makes it easy to fall into a cycle of depression, frustration, and burnout. I know, because I've been there. I've been there to a point where I just I'm so busy trying to focus on everybody else and what everybody else got going on that I forget about me. I forget to do the work that I need to do. I forget to meditate. I forget to journal. I forget to do the things that I want to do. So, I just said earlier, if you are neglecting yourself and putting other people first, it's easy to fall into the yes man or the people pleaser. And people know when you're a people pleaser. People take People take advantage of that. Sadly, people take advantage of when you're a people pleaser. They know they can always call you and you're always going to be there. You have to stop always being there. You have to establish those boundaries. Like I said in my last episode, establish those boundaries so they know I can't call them for that. And not because you're not reliable or anything like that, because it's okay to be reliable and it's okay for people to call on you and count on you, but they should not be counting on you every single time. They should know how to count on themselves or have someone else to count on. Because if you're getting burnt out from helping somebody else, you need to reevaluate. And you might need to get from around them because it seems like they're using you. Or if you find yourself talking to somebody and they only want to ride somewhere, or they only want food, or they only asking for $25 every single time, that's not your friend. Those are not your people. I've been there, and it's a recipe for feeling stuck. It's okay to put yourself first. So I'm going to give you a few strategies for putting yourself first because, that's what we're here for. Firstly, create a routine. Having a routine is good. I love having a routine. I have a routine myself. I have a night routine, a morning routine, an out of school routine, an in school routine. I have routines. I'm a routine girl. I love having a routine and a schedule. I love it. I love it. Also, routine stacking is good. For example, I shower and listen to affirmations. Yes, I know my roommates are tired of hearing, I am great, I am beautiful, I am successful every morning in the shower, but I'm going to do what I got to do. I'm putting myself first. I'm listening to my affirmations in the shower on 100% volume. Yes, I need to hear it. I need to know. I need to be like, yes, I am successful. I will be successful. Yes, I'm feeding into myself. I'm pouring into myself. Yes. Have those routines. Start to do little things like that. Do affirmations while you're brushing your teeth or washing your face. Meditate. Have those things. Do those things. Have a routine where you can start to make yourself feel better. Also, when you're stressed out, you can have high cortisol levels, which makes your face chunky. It makes you bloated. So when you start to implement those routines and stuff, it starts to lower your cortisol. Put yourself first. Also, time block. Schedule time for your goals. Literally, like it's an appointment, a doctor's appointment. Put that time out. No, I can't be here at 7:00 because at 7:00 I'm striving towards something. I'm putting myself somewhere. You can't always be available to people all the time. That's not how it works. It can't be how it works. Start to set that time by yourself. Stop picking your friends over your goals. Stop choosing to hang out and go to parties or go on 3-mans and 2-mans and all those other different things. Instead of putting yourself first and investing in learning something, reading books, pour into yourself. Only you can live your life. Only you hold the knowledge that you know. Someone can't take your knowledge, and that should be the most important thing that you should think about. If someone can't take your knowledge, you should be trying to learn all the time. You should be trying to learn everything. I heard that you should never stop learning. Not even when you're 80 years old. Always continue to learn. Say no with grace. That goes along with my episode about setting boundaries. It's important. It's important to say no. It's important to tell people no, I can't visit today. And normalize not having an excuse for people or an explanation for anybody. You're grown, and even if you're not grown, you don't owe anybody an explanation. That's putting yourself first. Not explaining yourself behind your decisions. I don't want to do this. That's it. I shouldn't have to tell you why I don't want to do it. Don't ask me. I said I don't want to do it. That's just that. Start to have those boundaries with people. Start to tell people, don't ask me no more follow-up questions. I said no. That's okay. And if they don't like what you're doing, and they don't like agree with it, don't be their friend. Don't talk to them. It's okay. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to be by yourself. I know a lot of times, like, I used to grow up in like a codependent household, so like my mom sheltered me, and she always, like, she didn't shelter me, but we were always like together. She always wanted us to be together. And sometimes when you grow up with somebody, you're always together. Then you finally like alone, it's hard. Cause it's like, how do I be alone? I need somebody. But once you start being alone and focusing in on your goals, it becomes easier to be by yourself and putting yourself first, because you start to realize there's no reason why I wasn't putting myself first in the first place. And lastly, celebrate the small wins. No matter what the step is, no matter how big the step forward, celebrate it. Celebrate it. It's still progress. It's still a step forward. As long as you're stepping forward and you're moving forward, celebrate it. Give yourself a little pat on the back. Give yourself a little treat. I love a fruit by the foot. Me, I love a fruit by the foot. I'm going to get one. I know people that love them a little insomnia cookie. I know people that love them a little ice cream. Get you something that will be your little treat after you complete a little thing that you can do day by day to start working towards your goals. So, for example, if your goal is to have good grades for this semester, students, college students, high school students, if you're watching me, I'm sorry. But if your goal is to have good grades, you need to do little stuff like study. Read over the course material. Little things like that. Incorporate little things like that in your day. And when you finish or when you do something good for the week, reward yourself. Psychologically, when you reward yourself for doing things, period, just having a reward is positive affirmation. So even if you don't do what you have to do and you still get that reward, it's affirmation that you're doing the right thing. Don't get used to rewarding yourself without actually putting in the work. Like, it's easy to start to, oh, this was good. Actually put in the work. I understand that I'm saying, like, no matter what the small steps are, celebrate yourself. But don't get too caught up in, oh, what I'm going to get myself this time, or, oh, what can I have this time? Don't be too caught up in the ending. Be more so available to the process. Be more so present in the journey. You get what I'm saying? If you're just worried about the end goal, the journey is going to fly like this. Then you're not even going to remember how it was or what happened or how did it make you feel, because you were too busy worried about the end point. And then when you get there, you won't even be able to appreciate it because you don't even remember how hard you worked. The process is it's going to happen overnight. The process is what matters. So, how does putting yourself first lead to success? Let's talk about it. Putting yourself first creates a ripple effect. When you start to take care of yourself and your needs, you start to become more confident and resilient, and you trust yourself more. You trust your decision-making skills. You trust you know what's best for you. You stop asking people, oh, should I do this? And oh, should I do that? That's what putting yourself first does to you. It puts you at the forefront. Success doesn't happen overnight. It's a foundation of self-love and discipline. You have to discipline yourself. You have to put yourself first. You have to love yourself. You have to stop looking for outside validation. Stop. Stop asking people, should I post this? Should I start this? Should I do this? Should I do that? Go inward. Meditate on it. Ask yourself. A lot of people, every time I tell somebody I meditate, they be like, oh, you meditate? That's so crazy. I can't even sit there and think for 4 seconds. You don't think that was me in 2020? It's 2025 and I'm just now getting into like being able to meditate with no music, being able to meditate with nothing. I can just sit there and get in Zen mode. That's 5 years. It doesn't come overnight. You have to keep trying. You have to keep going. 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 Stop looking for instant gratification. When I was meditating, when I first started meditating, I literally, I couldn't get my mind off things. I was thinking constantly. Always something popping up in my head. And then I would, dwell on it. And I would just think. No, you have to start putting the work in, the initiative. It's all about putting initiative, doing what's best for yourself. I didn't learn how to meditate overnight. I didn't learn how to put myself first overnight. And I didn't learn how to put myself first by just watching YouTube videos and closing off of the YouTube videos and still being a people pleaser. No, you have to start putting in the work. Put in those steps. Do what you need to do. Because nobody is going to do it for you. It's your life. And sometimes it's easier said than done, yes. But as long as you stay stagnant, you're going to be disappointed that you're in the same place. You can't do the same thing and expect a different end goal. You can't. So that's the end. And I hope you feel inspired to align with your goals and your values. Don't forget to subscribe and send this video to somebody who needs it. Remember, you're worthy. You're capable, and you are enough. Until next time, stay glowing, sis. Bye.